Okay, stop.
Stop.
Okay, stop.
Stop.
Okay, stop.
Pause here.
Okay, stop.
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 Stop here. There's so many.
In October of 2022, and in a little more than a week, Taylor Swift and her album Midnights is something no other artist has ever done, occupying all 10 positions of the Billboard top chart. Success at this scale isn't just about the music, it's also about the unique way Taylor engages her fans, through secret messages planted in her albums, music videos, interviews and social media. All of this has contributed to her pop stardom and world domination. So we sat down with 3 Taylor Swift experts to discover all the ways that Taylor engages with her fans through encoded messages. One of the ways fans have identified how Taylor engages with them is through hidden messages.
Taylor Swift's a mastermind because everything she does, she thinks about it at least 10 steps ahead with her fans in terms of having that connection with secret clues, Easter eggs, hidden messages in her music. Also when it comes out into her lyrics of her songs and the meanings behind those songs.
I think she was really inspired by the Beatles. You play a vinyl backwards and it has a hidden message in it. She had kind of interpreted that for an age where maybe you couldn't do that on vinyls with CDs, so she hid these little coded messages in her liner notes, starting with that album.
Going through the album booklets and seeing how in the lyrics there would be capitalized letters and you would get the album and try to decode like what could that secret message be.
My favorite encoded message is from the Red album, the hidden message Maple Lattes within All Too Well. It kind of goes back to show that like it's inside look into her diary, which is a connection between her and her fans. And there was that tabloid and that paparazzi photos coming out of her from Central Park.
Fans will know refers to a certain ex of hers.
Holding maple lattes. It's those little details that she comes back to.
She said it definitely made it so that fans had to look really closely at her lyrics, which you don't ask fans to look extremely closely at your lyrics unless you're really proud of them. She knew it was giving fans like a secret thing to enjoy with her. And I think, especially when you're a teenager, you love having these little secrets. Taylor is a master at knowing when fans are latching onto something that's going to become a really big motif.
So it started from these encoded messages for the first albums and up until 1989. Now it's within visual media. Her music videos are huge clues in terms of what she leaves her fans. She keeps up with how her fans are interacting, how her fans are consuming media.
When Harry and Taylor were seeing each other, there were photos of them both wearing matching paper airplane necklaces. And then in the Style music video for 1989, she was wearing the paper plane necklace and everyone blew their minds, confirming seemingly that the song was about Harry Styles.
When I first saw the Love Story music video, Justin Gaston plays her love interest in the music video, and he has this shaggy haircut. Obviously very 2008 boy vibes, but it gave a very Joe Jonas look. And I don't even think Love Story is about him necessarily, but they would have been sort of embroiled at this time. So I liked the idea that she had put this guy in the music video who kind of looked like someone she had dated. She does a similar thing in I Knew You Were Trouble from Red, and her love interest is this guy with, he wears like a fedora, he has interesting glasses, he has a lot of tattoos. People think the song is about John Mayer, and this love interest kind of fits that description at the time.
When Taylor Swift released the music video for Look What You Made Me Do, fans speculated that there are hundreds of hidden clues throughout. So we put these 3 experts to the test to really decipher. How many hidden clues are there?
I think she's kind of jokingly said, there's even more than I know.
The limit does not exist, no.
I've been preparing for this moment for years.
Okay, stop.
I guess we can pause here.
Stop. The TS initials.
So this is a graveyard for Taylor Swift, and whatever else might be in it is related to Taylor Swift.
Stop Joseph Kahn, the director, on the left, and then it says, here lies Taylor Swift's reputation in the middle.
She's destroying everything that anyone's ever known about her in the past.
Stop.
She's wearing an outfit that's very similar to Out of the Woods. So it's like she was buried in 1989 and then came out from the dead for this Reputation era.
Stop. The gravestone on her left says Nils Sjoberg, which is the pen name she used on This Is What You Came For, the song she did with Calvin Harris. Stop. In this one, she's burying the 2014 Met Gala dress that she wore.
It goes to show the many versions of Taylor and her trying to reclaim her narrative.
Stop.
So there is a single dollar bill in the bathtub with her that hints back to her assault trial case, which she won and famously got $1.
On the columns, you can see it says Et tu, Brute, from Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, and the beginnings of this snake motif.
She's going to play on the fact that she was called a snake by Kim Kardashian.
The snake emoji became a huge part of Reputation era. She also has snake jewelry on the whole time.
The snake is pouring her tea.
So she's ready to give the tea.
So having the snakes be an Easter egg on this was a hissing good time. That was so corny. I don't know why that just came out of my mouth.
Stop.
Taylor has a haircut that resembles what Katy had at the time.
Of course, she'd had minor drama.
And is holding a Grammy Award, which is something that Katy Perry infamously, sadly, does not have.
And then stop. Here we have some of her backup dancers from the 1989 tour are playing the paparazzi. She seems to be playing with this idea of people think I'm doing these things all for attention. Stop. The gold plating in front of her, it says Stream Co. She's alluding to this very public battle with Spotify.
Pause here, again, with always just having a squad of girls all around her.
Everyone's wearing the cat masks, reference to the cat she owns.
Everyone can take the money, that's fine, but all she cares about is just securing herself.
Okay, stop.
In 1989, she was known for having a girl squad.
It was kind of criticized as like, oh, you only are friends with hot people.
In this factory type of setting with Taylor being that headmaster leader
in charge of her friends.
We can pause here.
She's surrounded by all of these people wearing I Heart TS shirts.
Taylor and Tom Hiddleston, when they were seeing each other, he was wearing an I Heart TS shirt.
Stop.
Here, Taylor is standing on this plane that in another shot, it shows that it has TS6 written on it for her 6th album, and she's chopping off the wing of the plane.
This airplane seemed to be going somewhere, now it can't.
Another piece of backup for the Karma album theory. And then we have the iconic image of her standing on top of this mountain of old Taylors.
These are from her tour, her music videos, her well-known outfits.
So some people think that's, an inner battle and different types of aspects and eras fighting for each other.
Stop. It is Reputation Taylor. She's talking into the phone. Did you want Taylor? Oh, she's dead. She has literally killed every iconic look, everything that we've known about Taylor.
Pause here.
In this part, we see all of these old Taylors in discussion with each other.
This is the first time that we've seen Taylor depict the old era's Taylors.
You can see Junior Jules Taylor is wearing the white shirt from the You Belong With Me music video that now has her updated friend roster on it. The VMA's Taylor is just kind of stunned, doesn't know what she's doing.
She really was playing into that here.
Okay, stop.
Stop.
We can pause here.
Stop.
Stop.
Stop. There's so many.
The release of Reputation led to an overarching fan theory, the recording of a secret album.
Karma is this album theory that there was supposed to be an album after 1989 because she does have a cycle every 2 years. However, that didn't happen because of the events leading up to Reputation with the Kim and Kanye West incident.
Karma was the original concept for what Reputation became. I think that was probably the original idea. That was going to be maybe the name of the album or the name of the lead single or something along those lines.
On the wall in the Man music video, her alter ego is looking at this wall that has all of her albums on it, and Karma is on there. I like some of the little threads of Karma that exist out there. And I love in the 73 Questions Vogue video, she's asked about life lessons and she says that karma is real.
What do you think is the most important life lesson for someone to learn?
That karma's real.
And fans love that, of course.
As artists do, as you continue to work on a body of work, things change and evolve. And so I think Karma could have possibly been just what Reputation ended up becoming. And I think we will hear maybe some of these scrapped Karma songs once we get Taylor's version of Reputation, hopefully soon.
Fans love Taylor Swift because of the way she communicates with them, through her clues and music. Nothing proves this more than when she made history, as the only artist to ever have the top 10 spots on Billboard Hot 100 off her album, Midnights. And with this release, she still drops secretive messages for her fans.
So in one of the TikToks, she answers the phone in the Midnight's Mayhem with me, saying, "Hi, it's me."
It's me. Hi.
It was pretty funny because then that ended up being the first single, Anti-Hero, from the Midnight's album.
It's me.
Other clues that Taylor has given from the Midnight's era that Speak Now could be next. In the Bejeweled music video, it starts out with this dialogue between the Haim sisters and Laura Dern. Their characters speaking in riddle, where she starts out with "Speak not."
Speak not, tired tacky wench.
And then it kind of goes into this whole tangent of her alluding to "Speak Now."
She goes to the 13th floor in an elevator. She's pushing 3. Speak Now was her third album. It was a purple button, and purple was the color of Speak Now. This ending shot of the Bejeweled music video also really hints back heavily to a Speak Now era coming soon. This ending shot here shows Taylor on a balcony, and it has a big bell on the side of the castle. These were 2 things that were really big parts of the Speak Now tour that she went on promoting that album. She would fly over the crowd on a balcony, and there was a huge bell that she would ring during her performance of Haunted. And of course, can't forget the dragons here. One of the lyrics in Long Live, which is the final track of Speak Now, is all about "spend the rest of my life fighting dragons with you." I don't think Taylor's ever going to stop doing Easter eggs, and I think the Easter eggs really are just one of the most fun parts of being a Swiftie.
I think that's what keeps fans in tune with still wanting them, because it never gets old, or there's a new way of decoding them, where it's not just an Easter egg in a music video.
I think it almost doesn't matter if she stops doing Easter eggs. Fans are not going to stop speculating.